Hey there, Life Editor! Welcome to my free workshop, 3 Simple Steps to Become a Productivity Superstar. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am thrilled that you are here. All right, let's get right into it. By the end of this workshop, you'll learn how the right plan makes it 10 times easier to get stuff done, why a focused intention helps you reach your goals faster, and how tiny daily edits can add up to huge results. And I know you want that. But stick around until the end for a very special offer that could change your life. So who is this workshop for? Well, it's for people who start every day with a monster-sized to-do list that you never seem to make a dent in. It's for anyone who desires more freedom and time to spend with loved ones, enjoying self-care, or working on meaningful projects. And it's for folks who are tired of breaking the promises they make to themselves and falling short of their goals. Raise your hand. I bet this sounds like a lot of us. During this workshop, you'll learn the mindset shift you must make to become the most productive person you know. The secret to staying motivated to do your work, I know you want that, and the biggest mistake people make when planning their time, and I don't want you to keep doing this. Also, you'll learn the number one reason you're not reaching your goals. Now, some important reminders before we begin the workshop. This ain't Hogwarts. Sorry. If you want positive results, then you must put in the work. I'm so sorry, I don't have a magic wand for you. Now, some people will get better results than others for a variety of reasons, but you'll still be better off than not trying at all. Please turn off your phone, silence any notifications, and close all other browser tabs and distractions. Now, grab your planner or a notebook to capture the best ideas from this workshop because I don't want you to miss a thing. So who am I? Who is this sage person? Well, I'm a former book editor turned life coach. I help ambitious women edit their habits, routines, and mindsets to balance their happiness at work and home. I'm a life editor, and now so are you. I was a book editor for 10 years before I started my life coaching business in 2011. And I noticed that I was using the same techniques to help my clients improve their lives as I did back when I was an editor. Does that sound kind of weird, comparing my coaching clients to books? Well, it made sense to me. Life editing is a form of life coaching that follows a specific step-by-step process for cleaning up your life, much like how a book editor would edit a manuscript. Yep, got it now? That's why we are all life editors here. Now I run a 6-figure life coaching business, and my digital products include the Edit My Life Planner, the Life Editor Clubhouse, which is my membership site, Life Editing for Beginners, and Startup in 60, which is my business program. Now, my coaching services include, of course, private coaching, then my Life Editor weekend retreats, and my Life Editor Academy mastermind groups. And here are some pictures of my lovely life editors. I am so proud to work with so many talented women from all over the world. Now, over the past decade, I have made tons of mistakes too. I'm just like you. I sat on the couch for months watching Star Trek reruns instead of doing my business work. I wasted time and energy launching new products that no one bought, and I struggled to figure out how to manage my time effectively and be my own boss. For any of you who have started your own businesses, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I learned how to become a productivity superstar the hard way through researching best practices, using trial and error, and learning from my failures. And oh boy, were there a lot of failures. But you can become productive faster without having to read a million articles or try techniques that won't get you the results you want. You may be thinking, is productivity really possible for me? Yes, it is, and I will show you how. But you still have to do the work. Let's get into the workshop. This is 3 simple steps to become a productivity superstar. Number 1, design a 12-week goal plan. There's a lot of reasons why a 12-week plan works, but here's a little secret about productivity. You can do it all, but not all at once. Oh, tough love time. The number 1 reason you're not reaching your goals is because you're trying to do too much and you're dividing your focus. If you've ever made New Year's resolutions in January, but given up on them long before spring rolls around, then you know how frustrating yearly goals can be. I think we all understand that annual plans just don't work. We want to edit our lives, but the 12 months of a full calendar year gives us hundreds of chances to mess up our progress. For many of my clients, thinking on a smaller scale was the tactic that finally allowed them to get the results they wanted. A 12-week plan makes life editing a piece of cake. You are going to love 12-week planning. Here's why a 12-week plan works. So number 1, it's a short enough amount of time to feel urgent and give you that underlying sense of urgency to motivate you to do your work. There is no slacking off when it feels like the clock is always ticking. And number 2, it's a long enough amount of time to make sustained, lasting progress. Yes, you won't backslide into your bad habits with 3 months of concentrated effort. Now, this is the secret to staying motivated to do your work, having a small, consistent 12-week plan. Now, it's easy to visualize where you're going to be in your life, business, relationships, and other areas in the next 12 weeks. That's not too long, but it's a little harder to get a clear picture of where you'll be 12 months from now. This is exactly why New Year's resolutions and annual planning doesn't work. 12 weeks is the sweet spot for goal planning, and now you know. Now, I want you to check out my Edit My Life Planner for more information about what to do with all that stuff that's still important, but it won't fit into a 12-week plan. And that's your parking lot, and you'll know exactly what that is when you check out the planner. And you'll also learn how to choose a personal productivity schedule, whether that's a pacing schedule, a batch schedule, or a time blocking schedule. Don't worry, it's all explained in the planner. Number 2, you must understand the difference between goals, projects, and tasks. Oh yes, you cannot be a productivity superstar unless you understand this. Now, you might think you're working towards your goals every day. Sure you are. But most people are actually working on random projects. Goals and projects are not the same thing. Although some people use them interchangeably, those words do not mean the same thing, and that might have tripped you up in the past. I want you to stop spinning your wheels and winging it by getting absolutely clear on your goals, projects, and tasks. Okay, here we go. A goal is a measurable result that you want to achieve and is made up of many projects. So we're going to use the example of a writer because I'm a former book editor and many of my clients are writers, probably because they like working with someone who understands the publishing field. So here is a goal that one of my clients would have. I will earn $10,000 from my writing within the next 12 weeks. It's a measurable result that you want to achieve. And you can see earning $10,000, there are a lot of different projects that make up that. It doesn't just fall into your lap one day. You have to do lots of different things to earn money from your writing. Now, a project is a smaller part of your ultimate goal, and it's made up of many, many, many tasks. So these are examples of projects that lead to that great big goal of earning $10,000. Maybe it's finish writing book number 3, self-publish the book on Amazon, submit at least 5 freelance articles per month. You may be thinking, wait a minute, Finish writing my book, that's a goal. Is it? It's not actually a goal. Your great big overarching goal is to earn a certain amount of money. And writing a book is only one way you're going to earn that money. Finish writing a book is actually a project that leads to your great big goal. See how it's a little bit smaller than your goal? And all of these projects are made up with many, many, many tasks. Now, a task is a teeny tiny action step from a project. And ideally, your tasks will take 10 minutes or fewer to complete. So these are examples of tasks. Send an email to my subscribers with the release date, call my editor, rewrite the book title, and find a freelancer application. Teeny tiny little tasks that make up the bigger project. Now, once you are super clear on your goals, projects, and tasks, it makes it easier to achieve any big goal that you have for yourself. Every action you take during your day must directly lead to your big goal. So no more doing what I feel like, or winging it, or spinning your wheels, or goofing off on social media, or writing a blog post without having like an actual goal that thing leads to. Every action must lead to a goal. You'll have absolute clarity and know without a doubt that your actions matter. Everything is leading to a big goal. Now, see the Edit My Life Planner for choosing outcome goals, process goals, and or ambiguous goals. And I explain exactly what those different types of goals are. Defining SMART goals so you know exactly what it takes to be successful, and I tell you all about SMART goal planning too, and how to narrow down your focus to just 1 to 3 goals per 12-week plan. And I know that can be difficult because we want to do 10 goals or 100 goals every 12 weeks, but you will be much, much happier with just 1 to 3 goals per 12-week plan. And I will show you exactly how to choose which goals deserve your focus these 12 weeks. Number 3, you're going to reclaim your limited time. This is what every productivity superstar wants. Now, what do you mean, Sage, that I have limited time? I have plenty of time to reach my goals, right? Right? Well, let's take a look at that. How much time do you have in your 12-week plan? 12 weeks? 90 days? 3 months? I promise this is not a trick question. How much time do you have in your 12-week plan? Well, you may only have 30, 20, or possibly only 10 days to work on your goals. Holy moly! This is the biggest mistake people make when planning their time. You might think you have 90 days, but you really, really don't when you look at your time. And this is exactly why you feel awful when you run out of time before completing your goal. You never got clear on how much time you actually have. This happens to all of us. We think we have months to complete something, and then we still don't get it done. Why? It's because we never got clear about how much time we really have. So how do you know for sure? How do you know for sure how much limited time you have? Well, you gotta do a time budget. Now, before you can choose your goals, you must be honest with yourself about how much time you really have. You've probably heard of Parkinson's Law, and that's when work expands so as to fill the time available for its completion. So for example, if you give yourself a week to complete a project, you will take the full week. But if you give yourself only 3 days to complete it, you'll get it done in those 3 days. So when you do your time budget and you know how many days you have, you will work faster with your limited time. All right, so here's how you define your time budget. I want you to print out a 3-month calendar. So you can see the Edit My Life Planner, or you can use Google Calendar or whatever kind of calendar system that you have. Then I want you to cross off any days off, any PTO, weekends, holidays, or other days when you won't be working. Got it? Put a big X through those days that you will not be working. Then cross out days at the end of the month for unexpected emergencies or chronic illnesses. So for example, one of my clients has chronic migraines. So she loses about 5 days a month to her migraines. So at the end of the month, she crosses off those days, 30th, 29th, 28th, 27th, 26th. Just crosses off those days at the end of the month, averaging about 5 days a month. Now, if you don't need those emergency days, they become your buffer. So look back over the past 3 months. How many days did you lose to chronic illness, to emergencies, to your kids getting sick, to unexpected things that popped up? And average those days. Maybe it's between 3 days, 6 days a month, and cross off those days at the end of the month. That's your buffer. Now, how many days do you have left in your time budget? Ooh, it might be shocking for some of you. Here's the thing. I want you to learn to work within your time budget. Now, if you only have 10 days or 20 days in your 12-week plan to work on your focused goal, you may need to choose fewer goals for your 12-week plan, but you will be much more likely to complete them. That's the thing. That's the honest truth. I would rather you choose fewer goals that actually fit into the time that you have, rather than choosing 10 goals or 100 goals and then feeling bad about yourself at the end of your 12 weeks because you didn't get them done. Now you can see the Edit My Life Planner for 10 speedy strategies for success that you can start using today to help you work faster. And then you also learn my 5-step life editing process framework to help you delete your time wasters and add good habits to become your best self. Yes, I 100% believe that you can reclaim your limited time. It just takes a little work on your part beforehand. All right, let's recap what you've learned. These are 3 simple steps to become a productivity superstar. So number 1, you're going to design your 12-week goal plan. Number 2, you're going to understand the difference between goals, projects, and tasks. And then number 3, you're going to reclaim your limited time. You can do this, Life Editor. I believe in you. But you may be thinking, but Sage, there's so much more to staying productive. How do I choose my goals? How do I stick to a routine? When do I do my work? I hear ya. And you're right. There is a lot more than I can fit into this workshop. And I have a next step for you if you want more time for what's truly important in your life, more self-care to recharge your batteries and feel refreshed, and more financial success in your business or career. Would you agree that this workshop and the free resources on this page have been worth it so far? I can't cover everything I know about goal planning and being successful in this workshop. And you may feel overwhelmed right now because you can sense that we are just scratching the surface. It's true. But I have something special to share with you. Sound good? Let me ask you a question. How would you like it if I could help you with all of this? Choosing the right goals for you and not what other people want, creating a realistic time budget so you don't miss deadlines, following through on your promises and gaining confidence, avoiding burnout and overwhelm at all costs, reaching the dreams that you've been neglecting, and getting more done faster. Right now, you have 2 options. Option number 1, you can go it alone. You can hope for the best or wing it every day. You can continue to struggle to find time to complete your tasks. You can keep saying, one day I'll do blank. You could aimlessly research looking for a magic pill. Trust me, it's not out there. You could buy another planner as a distraction instead of doing your work. And you could have no direction or belief that what you do matters. As your coach, I don't want this for you. I hope you don't want this either. Thankfully, you have a second option. You can learn my proven system for supercharging your productivity. You'll get my more than a decade of experience and advice. You'll reach your goals faster than you ever thought possible. You'll do less work while getting better results, and is all about focus. And you'll step up and into your beautifully edited life. Introducing the Edit My Life Planner. I am so proud of this digital program. The Edit My Life Planner is a 5-day mini video course and planner bundle to help you stop procrastinating on your biggest goals and get results fast. No more rough drafts. Choose an edited life. With the Edit My Life Planner, you'll get more done in the next 12 weeks than you did in the past 12 months. I know, that seems amazing, but it's absolutely true. So does this sound like you? I don't know what's wrong with me. I have big goals, but I never accomplish them. I'm not good at prioritizing. I'm always flying by the seat of my pants. I tend to procrastinate until the last minute to do something. There's no urgency in my life. My projects always take much longer to complete than I think they will. I feel like I'm letting myself down and not living up to my fullest potential. I'm tired of wasting money on the latest products and classes that never end up working for my lifestyle. Imagine if you could wake up every morning knowing exactly what tasks are on your daily to-do list and that those tasks lead directly to your most important goals. Complete all of your projects quicker than ever before with more joy and passion. Feel crystal clear about your priorities and confident enough to say no to anything that doesn't support your success. Enjoy the relief and ease that comes when you embrace life editing. Oh, doesn't this sound better? Here is a testimonial from one of my clients. Candace says, Sage kept me on track by breaking down huge tasks into small, doable chunks that helped me actually feel in control of my massive project. Her encouragement helped me stay enthused and engaged with my website, even on the days when I wanted to ditch the whole thing as too hard and too big. She kept me accountable and gave me the tools I needed to tackle further projects with ease and enjoyment. Thank you so much, Candace. All right, so here's a sneak peek inside the Edit My Life Planner. I know you want to see this. Here's what you get. It's a 150-page printable daily planner to keep you energized, organized, and focused for all 12 weeks. And you also get a 70-page weekly planner so you can choose daily or weekly, whatever works for you. There's a 5-day mini video course with detailed examples, step-by-step how-tos, and my favorite tips and tricks. You'll get 8 clarity worksheets to design your goals, projects, and tasks in a logical plan of attack. You'll also get the Life Editing Process, my proprietary coaching framework to edit your life like a book editor edits a manuscript. And there's more! You will learn the 12-week technique, the sweet spot for goal planning with urgency and intention. You'll also get the pyramid planning model, your secret weapon to sticking to your good habits and making consistent, meaningful progress. We like that. Then 10 speedy strategies for success, my go-to tactics for cutting through your distractions and getting stuff done fast. And you get a quarterly progress check to assess your successes, challenges, and make a plan for your next 12 weeks. You get daily and weekly planners so you can choose the format that works best for you. These are the 8 clarity worksheets to help you go deep as you are planning your next 12-week goal plan. Here's a testimonial from Amanda. She says, it's been a real eye-opener. Sage really made me think about my daily routine, what was out of line, and how I could make small changes that would strongly impact my happiness. I changed my morning routine, stopped attending events that drained me, and I even started a knitting club for parents at our local school to make new friends. Thanks, Sage. Thank you so much, Amanda. All right, let's review. Here's everything you're getting in the Edit My Life Planner. It's a 150-page printable daily planner, a 70-page printable weekly planner, a 5-day mini video course, 8 clarity worksheets, the life editing process, the 12-week technique, the pyramid planning model, 10 speedy strategies for success, and the quarterly progress check. And you can get it all today for only $7. Now, the Edit My Life Planner is for business owners who need to stay on top of content creation, social media posting, and client sessions. It's for moms and caregivers who manage multiple schedules and need to get tasks done quickly. Oh, yes. It's also for goal getters who have been neglecting their dreams for too long and are ready to take action. I know that's you. Now, this planner is not for you if you're expecting a magic pill to poof all your goals into existence, or if you expect results with no effort. I said this before, you gotta be willing to do the work. Here's a testimonial from Ines. She says, Sage is super fun and very supportive. Before I found Sage, I was overzealous with my work as a freelance translator, often working until midnight and on weekends. I couldn't achieve and maintain a balance in my life and tried to be an all-managing superwoman. Oh yes, we've all been there. Sage taught me how easy it is to develop an action plan for every single goal and to implement each one step by step while taking rests, having fun, and celebrating my successes. Thank you so much, Inez. Want more? Of course you do. You get 3 bonuses. Bonus number 1 is the Planning Pajama Party, and it's absolutely free when you buy today. You will get every new Planning Pajama Party as they are recorded and uploaded into the portal. You also get lifetime access to the program. All new updates and bonuses are added to the same spot, and I have already updated the Edit My Life Planner several times since it was released. And bonus number 3, you get a free 30-minute life editing strategy call with me. It's just you and me figuring out your next steps together. And you can schedule your call in my calendar as soon as you buy the planner. This is perfect to get very, very specific tasks just for you. Now, the Edit My Life Planner really works. You'll learn how to choose the right goals for you, design strategic project plans, and create daily tasks lists to stay focused and motivated every step of the way. Nothing compares to working with a real productivity coach with more than a decade of experience and a proven track record of success. One more testimonial. This one's from Sarah. She says, 12 weeks ago, I was frustrated with myself and my business. I couldn't get traction on anything, and I was behind on everything with no clear way to catch up. Overwhelmed and overcommitted, I could only see what wasn't working. Sage shined a light on the things that were working, the aspects of my business that I love the most, and forced me to take a really honest look at everything I'd committed to and what I needed to let go and why. Sage has the unique combination of being a firm accountability partner, oh yes, and a rose-colored glasses cheerleader. She'll celebrate your wins and then challenge you to start the next step of your edit. Thank you so much, Sarah. I've really loved watching you grow. All right, let's recap. Here's everything you're getting in the Edit My Life Planner. It's a 150-page printable daily planner, a 70-page printable weekly planner, 5-day mini video course, 8 clarity worksheets, the life editing process, the 12-week technique, the pyramid planning model, 10 speedy strategies for success, the quarterly progress check, and yes, 3 bonuses, the bonus planning pajama party, the bonus lifetime access, and the bonus 30-minute strategy call with me. If all the Edit My Life Planner did was save you an hour or more per day, give you a clear goal path to follow, and decrease your anxiety, would it be worth it to you? I teach this exact technique to my private clients for up to $10,000 per year. But you can get the Edit My Life Planner now for one payment of $7. Here's what you need to do next. Click the link below to complete the checkout process. And after that, you'll get your login information to the portal and you can start your life editing journey right away. Then you can schedule your call with me as soon as you're ready. I have had such a great time creating the Edit My Life Planner, and I know you're going to love it as much as I do. Don't let your fears and past mistakes hold you back. You can be successful and reach all of your biggest goals. Karen says, Sage is brilliant and her system truly works. I was overwhelmed with all of the work involved in starting my private practice. It was especially hard due to living daily with chronic illness. I felt very alone. I learned how to manage time instead of time managing me, and that my plan is a growing, changing organism that I have absolute control over. I finished and launched my website, and I couldn't have done it without her gentle and expert guidance. I also now have a Facebook business page, and I set up organized processes for running my business. I actually met 2 of the financial goals that I set forth on my first 12-week plan. Thank you so much, Karen. Now imagine 12 weeks from now, after you've implemented what you'll learn in the Edit My Life Planner, enjoying more time for yourself, your hobbies, and your loved ones, earning more money by focusing on the right projects with the biggest return on investment, and feeling like your future goals are possible and within reach. And I'll be with you every step of the way. One last review. Here's everything you're getting with the Edit My Life Planner. It's a 150-page printable daily planner, the 70-page printable weekly planner, the 5-day mini video course, 8 clarity worksheets, the life editing process, the 12-week technique, the pyramid planning model, 10 speedy strategies for success, the quarterly progress check, the bonus planning pajama party, the bonus lifetime access, and the bonus 30-minute strategy call with me. And you can get it all today for just $7. There are 2 types of people: those who feel hopeless before they've begun, and those who take massive action and control of their lives. Oh, you know which one I want you to be. My process couldn't be easier, and your edited life will never be the same. Click the link below to get started and join us in the program for the Edit My Life Planner. Thank you so much for being here, Life Editor. I hope you've enjoyed this free workshop, and I will see you inside the program.